Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about irreversible changes. A change in which the substance cannot be changed back to what it was initially by reversing the action is called an irreversible change. It means that irreversible changes are those changes in which maybe new product is formed after the reaction between the two things, but after the reaction we cannot get the things back in their original form. These examples I have taken from your book only, like these are wheat grains, and once they are crushed and changed into wheat flour, we cannot get back the wheat grains back in their original form after getting it changed into wheat flour. Another example, like the same wheat flour when used as an ingredient to bake a cake, once the cake is prepared, we cannot get back the wheat flour back, so it's an irreversible change. Another example, like an apple when cut into 4 pieces, we cannot get back an apple in its same shape and form, so after we have cut the apple, it's an irreversible change to change these 4 pieces into one single apple. Now another example is this iron nail. When iron nail comes in contact with oxygen and water, it is covered with a reddish brown substance, and this substance is called rust. So, a layer of iron oxide is formed over it, and after this formation of layer, we cannot get this iron nail back in its original form. So, it's an irreversible change. Like here, if you have inflated the balloon, if you prick a balloon with a pin, it will burst. You cannot get back the original form of balloon back after getting it burst. This is the another example. If you boil an egg or if you cook an egg, you cannot get it back in its original raw form. Next is burning is another irreversible change. Like if you burn a sheet of paper, it changes into ash. So paper cannot be obtained back from the ash. So again, burning of any substance is an irreversible change. Here, a bud that has bloomed into a flower cannot be changed back into a bud. Now this one is a cooked chapati cannot change back to dough. So once chapati has been made, can we get back the dough balls? No. Once we have made the chapati, we cannot get the dough balls back in their original form. So it's an irreversible change. Now this is activity 5 in your book, and some of the changes are given here. In this section, you have to write out whether these changes are reversible or irreversible. So let's discuss about it. The very first one is folding a paper to make a boat. It's a reversible change because we can unfold the paper and get the original paper back in its same form. Changing grain to flour. As I told you, once the grains are crushed into flour, we cannot get the grains back, so it's an irreversible change. Heating milk is an irreversible change because after cooling, every time we can heat the milk again and again. Stretching a spring, it's a reversible change because it can be obtained in its original form even after leaving it. Next is drying wet clothes. Again and again we can dry the clothes and wet the clothes, so it's a reversible change. Cooking vegetables. It's an irreversible change because once the vegetables are cooked, we cannot get back the raw vegetables back in their original form, so it's an irreversible change. Burning of wood. Irreversible change because after burning the wood, we cannot get the wood back in its original form. A new product will be obtained after the burning of the wood. So it was all about the irreversible changes. Hope you have understood the points.